Good morning. It is day 83, episode 82. This is Ranch Simulator, the Southwest DLC, and you were joining me, the Sunday Gamer. Thanks a lot for being here. Feeling a bit more alive today, which is great. So thank you for bearing with me. Okay, so got quite a lot to do today. I did notice in the comments. From Andrew NZs that one of the end goals could be to actually put stuff away. So thanks for that. Really funny. Haha. No, in all seriousness, no. Yes, we do need to start putting stuff away. So that is what I've been doing overnight. So, um, you'll notice the trailer here. There's no paint in the trailer because that's all been put away, along with all of the paint that was on here is now all put away. And I've rather awkwardly driven this truck into a bay that it doesn't really go in. But the reason I've done that is that I can take the stuff off the back, put it up here, which is why I started planning out 2 shelves so we actually have somewhere to store all of the boxes. And obviously in the production building over there, we'll also have to put some shelves in to store some boxes too. I think we've started on that though. I think we may already have one shelf over there. The animals are all up. They're all awake, which is great. But in order to get a lot of this building down, we need wood. And that is one thing that I sort of ran out of time overnight. How do we go? Okay for fuel. So we're going to grab this car trailer and we are going to head down to the store, stock up on some wood, come back and get some building done. Because we've also got the fence to build, the extension to the cows. Okay, let's get over to the store. So I'm still not 100%, but much better than I have been. Not sure what it was that I caught, but I apologize for coughing through the video. Still got a bit of a dry, tickly cough, which is more irritating to me, trust me. Oh, do you know what? I couldn't work out what that road was then. I was like, I don't remember seeing that road. Have they added something new in? But no, I think that's just the road that takes you to the to where you find the old muscle car. It does feel like a while since I've been on the game. It hasn't actually been that long. But yeah, it does feel like a little while. But it's nice to get back on. I'm recording. Having a chilled out Sunday here. The wife's in work. Kids are all still in bed, so yeah, it's nice to feel like I've got the energy to jump on and play a bit. My voice is still a bit funny, so apologies for that because I am, like I said, I'm still just a little bit full up. But right, let's get some wood. We'll get 20 to begin with. Depending on how quick this goes, I might do it as a time lapse. I might just skip to the end when I've got everything loaded. If I'm feeling particularly saucy, then I might just talk all the way through it and have you watch me loading the trailer up. But I doubt it, because this is a chance for me to rest my voice. Alright, that's the first 20 loaded up. That went pretty quick, actually. Yeah, didn't go too bad at all. Oh, I think I've just added some metal. I don't want the metal. I don't know. I haven't sort of worked out how many I actually need. Yeah, I'm going to move these all closer so that they're easier to just pick up off the floor when I'm on the trailer. Yeah, so just while I'm doing this, I'll talk through some thoughts that I've had. I saw one of the comments suggesting a start from scratch on Farming Sim. I really like that idea. It is a game that I really like. I don't really play so much anymore, or haven't played for a little while. So I wouldn't be against getting back into that if I'm being honest. And I'd probably start that as, you know, like as a side video, I guess, in terms of it wouldn't impact the recording of this and the release of this. But it might do over time. There may be a time where it becomes 2 a week of this and 1 a week of Farming Sim, or vice versa, depending on the popularity of that one, really. Um, you know, as this one starts sort of rolling down a bit, I guess. Um, there's another game that I'm really like in the look of at the moment called Noble Legacy. Um, it's like a city builder, I guess, but it's a medieval city builder. Think medieval legacy, I guess, in terms of having to build buildings, recruit people to um, work in those buildings, you know, as laborers, as lumberjacks and sawyers and blacksmiths, and you know, you got to build a tavern and things like that. So yeah, really enjoying the look of that game at the moment, and may branch out into that just to have a look. I don't know if it'll be one for the channel or just one for me to, excuse me, have a play around with myself. But yeah, and then obviously, you know, I got to find time for all this stuff alongside um, my racing as well. I'll be honest, I've taken, as you can see from that, I've taken a little bit of a step back from iRacing at the moment, just, you know, time-wise. Obviously, being ill, I've sort of taken a step back from everything. But I do need to find time to get back into racing again. And I know racing isn't something I've done on the channel, and I doubt I will, if I'm being honest. I don't know how it would work, or whether I'd have the viewership for it. I mean, most people that watch this channel watch it for, I mean, obviously watch it for Rant Simulator because that's all I put out. And I don't know how racing would fall into that. And it would have to be post-comms racing as well, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure on that. But yeah, I do like the look of that Noble Legacy game, and obviously I will look into the Farming Sim to see whether it could work. Might be cool to get a bunch of mods. I mean, I could do a vanilla series, but I think it'd be quite fun to get some old style, smaller mods where, like, you know, it really becomes a struggle to begin with. Once you start getting the bigger machinery, everything's a bit easier. Oh, I pressed forward. I'm glad there's no damage model on this, to be honest, because that was quite a big collision. Then I went to slow down, but instead of pressing back S to slow down, I pressed W. So that should be enough to get that built. And then if these are all empty, let's start putting them in from the top. No, you can go there. Do you know what? I thought I got that nailed on. But you can just see it's a little bit too far out. You've got to get it pretty perfect. Alright, that's good. Now, these are full. Can I jump on the milk? I can. Right, so, yeah, I thought we'd be pretty good for these. What about in here? There we go. So, we got another full one. Now, let's go back. So, day 56, day 63, day 70, day 77. So, day 84 is sale day. So, tomorrow. So, we do need to get on with this, really. That can be closed up. We can grab an empty one. So that's working on, that's been working on. And that's the last empty one. Lovely. Okay. You know what I will do is I will finish off that last preservation bin. Missed the stairs there. That should have all the wood now. I'll put this back on the trailer. We don't want to waste it. Don't want to lose it either. And I needed a little bit of metal. Yeah. Put away. But you can see here on the shelf, all nicely stacked. Very pleased with that. We got some wood stacked by there too. Where do we extend? Maybe we extend out the back first. Of course, we'll get some wood back too when we knock down the existing fence that's separating this area. So we'll just park it right outside there. And we'll take this 4. Oof. So that's all closed in now. So we can take this down, start extending out for the girls. We need to name them as well. The last suggestion that I had quite a few episodes back now was to continue the Ladies of TV and Movies theme. So that's what we'll do. I think I will come up with some more names from TV shows and movies that I like. Obviously, if you've got any that that you want to go with, then you know, do let me know. Right, I'm feeling a bit lazy. Apologies for this, but I'm going to jump over. I'm sure health and safety wouldn't appreciate it, but you know what? It's my ranch. Right. Now that that's done, we've extended it slightly out for them. There's one other thing that I was thinking for these cows, and that is a barn, but a small barn. Probably off this piece here. Or maybe here. So if we just go and have a look at the barn front selection. Now, it needs to go like that. Now, that's it there. Now that looks about even. Now, how does that look there? That is going right up against the fence there. Oh, my word. I tell you what, I amaze myself. Now, I'm not even sure we go big enough to have a middle section. We just go straight to the back section. No, 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 no. It needs a middle. It does need a middle. And then we go back section. And I think that'll be absolutely fine. Still smaller than that one over there. Right. So let's start raising this barn. I do like the way that the barn comes together. We're going to need metal for the doors, so we need to remember that before we release the cows into here. And it looks like there's going to be a few doors. I think that's the bottom section done. So one door here, at least, and probably one door over there, and then the main door. The main door is not so important. So just a couple more pieces. Nice. Right. Barn side door there. And side door there. And we need... Oh, okay, 1 metal per... 1 metal per piece. Wind's starting to pick up. Hopefully there's not a storm coming in. I could do without that. Now, I think the big barn door is 3. So, if I can just... Oh, autosave. If I can just run to the shed, maybe find a 5 or something bigger than that, just to make sure that I've got it covered off. That's a 2, that's a 9. That'll do. That truck is just right where I want to be. So that there, that there. Oh, maybe I put the door in first. There we go. And we just need 4 more. I probably shouldn't have put that 4 in. That's just made it awkward. Now, you know what I might do? Put a stall in. Gonna need more metal for that. And there's no real purpose in having the stall in there, if we're being honest. It's just... It might just be nice for them. But I did see that I've got a 4 and a 2 back at the shed. So that can use up the 6 that I need. Yeah, the cows are pretty crowded. So it'd be nice to give them a little bit of space, a little bit of comfort. You know, because there are dairy cows. They're not our beef cows, so, you know, they're going to be with us for a while. Nice. Shut this door. Don't want to make the same mistake I think I made with the goats. That's so nice. I can't believe that has worked out really, really well. Let's just pop it there for now. Alright, so that is an extension done to the dairy cows and a barn added so that they can get out of the storm a little bit. And they're already going in there to explore. Excellent. Right. Love that. Now, this will be Probably need it over here because this is the next extension we will look to do. We got these oil drums that are full. Nothing on the back of that lorry. Right, let's go back to... Oh. Right, we got 4 empty... 5, actually. That's... And now, I don't know if this is going to fit with the trailer on the back. But, you know what? The cows now have so much room to rein in, they don't need to be right by the gate. Oh, I don't know why I've done that. Okay. Let's see who we've got. Rachel, come on, girl. Bring some of your friends down too. Alright. Rachel, Amy. Scully, come on, girl. You don't have a name. Is that Leslie? Oh, I don't know. Oh, it's because it's full. Wow. Where did that sheep noise come from? The sheep are all the way over there. What the? Yo. Where did it go? Hello? Can you come with me? It is starting to get really, really dark. I think this is probably like a sandstorm or something. There's a dust storm. There's no there's no noise, which is good. Oh wait, hang on. I've seen something in the horse pen. Look at that. Oh, Jacinda, calm it down. Oh, wow. What's a baby horse called? Is that a foal? We got our first foal. Now, what I really like is that Jacinda is all white with a white mane, and our other horse is all black with a black mane. But the baby has got Jacinda's colour with the male's hair. So, all white with a black mane and a black tail. Love that. Right. Excellent. I mean, I think I mentioned it either in the last episode or a few episodes ago that I was worried that the horses weren't or hadn't reproduced yet. And I was reassured in the comments that it will happen. It just takes time. Be patient. Um, and yeah, that is the case. So that's really good. I'm really happy with that. Right. Scully Bernadette. There we go. April. So it only takes 3 cows to fill up the milk jug. But then because we're doing 6 at a time, it only actually takes one run of cheese to use up an entire milk jug. So, oh, penny, 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 penny. So although we're collecting the milk pretty quick, we're also using it pretty quick too. But this is good. It's going pretty quick. Oh, I thought that was full. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to carry on this through the night to fill up these milk jugs. I'll see you in the next episode. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed it, please leave a like. Please subscribe to the channel. It's very much appreciated. Let me know what your thoughts are in regards to not just naming the cows, but looking at the next game or alternative games. And yeah, I will enjoy the sunset while I'm milking the cows and see you in the next episode. Thanks a lot for watching.